You
on?
I'm just setting everything up. Hello, Kirsty. That was quick. I'm just still setting everything up. I'll not be a minute. Hello, Mia. I'm going to test out the Holbeins, whatever you want to call them, tonight. I was going to use some alcohol markers and base it, but I think I'm just going to go in just with the pencils to start off with. I have no idea when it comes to skin tones what colours to choose from. Mia, you've got these, haven't you? Any ideas would be nice. These are the colours that I'm working with. Obviously we won't use them ones at the back. These are the colours that I'm working with. It was a colouring book that I ordered off Etsy, like it's a PDF. I can't remember the name of the book, but when the stream is over I will list it down below. I think it was for 24 pages, I think about £5. Oh, I thought you did, Mia. Yeah, it was below £5 I believe anyway. I think this was the last time that I actually used that printer before it completely went on me. So let me just have a little look at colours, because like I said, it's the first time, and I am going to look at a reference image for Mister. I do want to sort of get the colours right. How is everyone doing with what's going on at the minute? On lockdown already. Right, Mr. Pokemon. Well, I know she's got gingery red skin tone. No, that's not a good one. I'll work on this one for my reference. That one. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I was over the moon. I was on holiday though, wasn't I? So I couldn't really celebrate with anybody. I am still planning on doing the 1,000 giveaway, just so everybody's aware. But it's just not going to be at the moment with everything that's going on. I'm not even risking going to the local post office. I hope you do understand, for obvious reasons. Kirsty, you're going mad. I saw your videos earlier on. So them falling off the couch. Yeah, but like I said, once this is all hopefully blown over, I've got the stuff to give away, but I don't want to do it now and then say, oh well, in 4 weeks time, in 6 weeks time, because no one knows what's going to happen. So I'm just going to go in, what's this called, Jane Brilliant. I don't know if you can see there on the camera. One more, there you go. Are you going to focus for me? There you go. Yeah, it's not the time, is it, at all? So what's everyone been up to for the past 2 weeks? It feels like I've missed loads. I'm really behind with Sammy's thing that she's doing at the moment. I've not even properly looked at it. Kirsty was nice enough to print it out for me, and I've not even properly sat down and looked at it yet. I've been naughty, but I will at some point. Hello, Cheryl. I'm alright, thank you. I'm just about getting over an ear infection that I brought back off holiday. But apart from that, I'm good, yeah. How are you? Checklist, that's the word, I couldn't think. What have you started on first, Kirsty? I do remember that there's one, was it block colouring? I'm pretty sure it was block colouring, because didn't you do one? Right, let me just test this first. Because like I said, I've not got a printer anymore, so I don't want to mess this up. They're really cute, these images. Well, I can make a start this week, but the amount of homeschooling, like homework that Lewis has got to do now, and I'm going to have to keep an eye on him, is unbelievable. And then you have to do a female artist. I think everybody's been doing a lot more, Cheryl, to be honest. Apart from me, I'm behind. I think my finished pages this month is going to be 1 or 2. I feel terrible. I saw your title page, that was in Clara Markova, wasn't it? I believe. So this is the first proper time that I'm using these pencils. I just watched them last night, and you can tell how neat I was at the start, and you can see how bored I was getting. I just wanted it to be over and done with, and it's just like a bit messy at the back. So I've just not been in the mood to colour, to be totally honest. With everything that's going on, I'm just about getting over the jet lag. I've uploaded some pictures to this stream, so I'll share them shortly, of my face, what it looked like on rides. Because I think every single ride that I went on, I pulled the same terrified face. Kirsty, you've already seen them, but I will share them shortly with everybody else. Yeah, you told me about that, but the only thing that worries me is with PayPal. But I mean, if a lot of people have been alright with it, I might order that first one, the one that I'm missing. Cheryl, your hair's growing back slowly. We was having a laugh and joke actually about the fact that once they shut the barbers and the hairdressers and like nail places, what are women gonna look like? Like I've bleached my hair myself, so it's alright, but I can't go and get my nails done. I want to go and get them took off, but I can't go and do that. My husband can't go and get his beard done and his hair cut, so it's going to be fun now, seeing what everyone looks like. I don't know if this is too dark for the first shade, I don't know. I might go over it with Ivory in a minute. Yeah, salon is closed. They've not actually shut any hairdressers or salons or anything at the moment. Yeah. Kirsty, my face and them pictures, I was trying my best to either keep my eyes open or at least not pull a stupid face, but I was just terrified in all of them, and that terror, that is possibly the worst ride I've had. The only reason that I went on that, I said to Lewis that I don't like rides that shoot you up in the air and bring you back down again. I've always had a thing of a bit of a phobia of them sort of rides, and he promised me, because he's terrified of people that are dressed up as characters, Mickey, Minnie, Daisy, whatever. He said, if you go on this, Mum, I will take a picture with one of the characters for you. So I went on for him, and it's just horrible. Let me just try and find that picture. I've uploaded a couple onto there, so I'll just go through them now. Oh, that was one. That was in one of the shops. It might be a bit pixelated, but that was in one of the shops, and it was a Jasmine painting. It wasn't an original that they were selling. It was a copy, but they were still selling it for $400. Would you believe? $400. They did poster versions that were so big, and they were about $40. I really came close to buying one of them, but I thought I've not got anywhere to hang it, so that is a waste of money. But they didn't have anything like mugs or key rings or anything like that. That was the shop that was closest to the haunted mansion, I think. That was another one that they were selling. I wish I did pick some of them up now. I'm not going to check. Should be alright actually. Yeah, that was another one that they were selling. Right, I've shown you that one. Showing you that one. Showing you that one. Ah, this is one. This is the Rock and Roller Coaster. Look at my terrified face. Look at the state. I didn't realise what that ride did. We was queuing up for it. We must have queued up for over an hour and a half, and we got to the end, and like they make you queue up in like a cage, and as you're walking through the cage, you can see the ride in front of you, and it goes something stupid from like 0 to 60 in about 4 seconds, and it just shoots you off. And we ended up speaking to this American family in front of us, and they knew what it did, but my jaw just dropped when I realised what it did, and look at the state of my face. Right, so next one, I think I've only got, is it that one? You'll have to bear with me. That's the Tower of Terror one. So there's me, right at the front to the right, with Lewis at the side of me. I'm showing them the holiday pictures.
Alright.
I'm showing the holiday pictures, the ones from the rides. Look, I didn't even have my eyes open. I just had my head down, my eyes shut, and screaming. And if you look really closely, I'll try and zoom in a little bit more. No, I can't zoom in more than that. But if you look behind my head, there's a baby there. Let me just double check I've shown you right. Yeah, I've shown you that one. that is the rock and roll, the second time that I went on it.
Where's the one with that bloke pulling her face because you're screaming in his ear?
I don't know.
That was on the rock and roll coaster.
I've shown them the first one. This is the second one. I haven't got the third one. I went on it 3 times.
Oh no, it wasn't. It was Space Mountain or something.
I don't think I did that on there because I couldn't get it off my phone. But yeah, that was the second time that I went on it. And Lewis is at the side of me. You can see how much he's enjoying it. And look at the guy at the back. It's a nice breeze for him. I don't know how they do it. Oh, look at stare to me. I think that's all that I've got on here. Yeah, they're the Jasmine ones. So there you go. I hope you got a good laugh from that. It's a bit lagged. That's why you can still see it.
Maybe you got that
6.
6?
Yeah, it was good. It was really good. I'd love to take Isabel, but it was super duper busy. But if any of you ever gonna, you know, plan on going there, go to Universal. Go to Universal for more than one day. I know. Well, I was chuffing myself. Pat on the back for me. At least I don't have to do it again now. That rock and roll one, I opened my eyes once you went, it shot you out and you went through a loop and then you was in the dark so you couldn't see anything anyway. You had your eyes open, you could just see like lights. I think it depends how you do it, Kirsty. My sister took her 4 kids away from her and she didn't stop in a Disney hotel. They like rented like a villa sort of thing, and they did it cheaper than what me and Lewis did. But if we were to go back, we'd do it the cheaper way next time, you know, and just drive everywhere instead of getting Ubers. But to be fair, the Ubers, the taxis and whatnot over there were ridiculously cheap. Like for a half an hour ride from the hotel to Universal, it was like $14, which it's quite expensive over here for taxis, so I thought that was really good. I don't know if that's the right shade. Let's just carry on. Let's just carry on and see. I do want to use some of that new paint as well. I'll call it new. It's 2.5, 3 week old now and I've still not used it. What's everybody else been up to for these past couple of weeks? Well, I've not been on. They are like a mixture between the Prisma and the Polys. I do really agree with what people say about that. And if anybody's wondering, I got them from Jackson Arts. I didn't have a problem from ordering from them this time like I did last time. Now, has she got a crop top on there? Is that skin or is that part of the top? No, it's a skin because she's got a crop top on. It's better. You had your birthday on lockdown. When was your birthday, Mia? Happy late birthday. Oh, it's a shame.
Why is America on lockdown?
It's not America.
Oh, that's from America.
No.
Which one?
Canada, I think.
Yeah, what Canada was there?
Yeah, they've shut all the salons and stuff over there. I was saying they should be bloody doing that over here. Oh, brilliant, Cheryl. Tag me on Instagram, I'd love to see it. I think you're the one up there, the the second person. Kirsty's done one, and then you. St Patrick's Day, so it's on Tuesday. Oh, you wanted to be able to do much. Did you not buy yourself something nice? You know, yeah, I'm just surprised that they've not shut places like that, to be honest, when they've shut the schools now. I don't know about your kids though, Kirsty, but Lewis has got a lot of homework. Oh, do you know what I saw earlier on as well? What's that guy called? Dana. What's that guy called? Joe. What's that guy called? Joe something. That's doing that PE thing.
Yeah, I can't remember what his last name is.
There's a. Oh God, what would it be classed as?
Fitness.
There's like a fitness guy, and there's a thing going around Facebook that he's going to be live on YouTube every day, Monday to Friday at 9 in the morning. I think it's for half an hour or an hour, and he's going to do a PE session for the kids. So I couldn't wait to tell Lewis about that. That's the one. That's the one. So I'm going to make him do that. Please, Cheryl, yeah, I'd love to see it. I would love to see it. I know it's looking dead washed out, this on the laptop. It's looking really washed out, but I promise you there is colour there. I think I'm going to have to go over with a different colour though. Is there any certain technique that I'm meant to be doing with these pencils? Because I know you're meant to use a lot of layers with the polys. Am I missing something? I feel like I'm not doing it right. Well, I've managed to get my gin and tonic anyway. Well, it's the weekend. I'm drinking the pink one now, instead of the blood orange one that I usually drink. When I finish the stream, I think I'm just going to do some research on different skin tones and whatnot. Yes, I believe so. Danny got back earlier on and he had to go to the local shop. But you know why that is? It's because they've shut all the pubs. I sent him for a lime as well, and apparently he couldn't even get that. Couldn't get lime. Come on. People are stockpiling limes now, are they? It was toilet roll, then what else was it? I don't know, but there's loads of water and stuff in the supermarket, so you'd think that that'd go off the shelves, because obviously that's one of the most important things. Want it? I'm going to go in with shell pink. I'm going to give that a tiny bit of a sharpen actually. I think with this mixture of colours, I'm going to say this now but don't hold me to it. I think with this mixture of colours I'm more or less sorted, apart from a couple of earthy tones, like they're not dark enough and they're not dark enough. I think I'm more or less happy with the collection that I've got of these. I don't at the moment feel the need that I need to go out and, you know, because of I need the whole collection thing that I have going on. I don't think I need to with this at the moment. I think I'm quite happy. Maybe just a couple of darker browns. Maybe. Our breweries are now delivering. God, I just don't do anything like that. We can only get stuff like that from the supermarkets. Sanitary towels are gone as well. That's unbelievable. You can get the same with wine. It's just a bit ridiculous, isn't it? But as long as you're sorted and everything, Kirsty, you've got everything that you need. Have you managed to get everything that you need, Cheryl and Mia? You're not like going out like no reason. That's why I wanted to come on tonight, just to check that everyone was alright. That looks a little bit better. I don't know if this light is washing it out a little bit. Let me just dim it down. Oh, I don't know where you found Calpol. It was just in the cupboard when I got back off holiday. Good, 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 good. I think we're sorted for a couple of weeks now. We'll end up running out of Isabel's medication, but that's easily sorted. You just ring your doctors up, don't you? And they'll sort out a prescription over the phone. So, oh, I missed Sammy's stream yesterday. Can somebody enlighten me which Sunday is it that she's doing a stream where she watches Jurassic Park as well? Is it this Sunday, or is it next Sunday? I'm gonna have to put a TV in the dining room to watch it. Shannon, hello. How are you? It's tomorrow. She's not streaming while she watches. So what's the plan then? Because like I said, I missed that stream yesterday. Is it you meant to watch the film and talk online or something? I don't fully understand. I just know that it was Jurassic Park. And picking a dinosaur page, I believe. I do want to join in with that. It's not streaming. Kenny's on the way to help with the Holbein. Brilliant. Alright, I thought it was like we all watched it together and then we'll all be on her stream to talk to her as well as colouring the same page. Honestly, that's what I thought. I was thinking I'm going to have to put like pinch Lewis's TV and stick it in dining room so I can watch it at the same time. So now I don't even think I've got Jurassic Park. Is it even on Netflix? Right. Right, well that makes a little bit more sense than what I was thinking, doesn't it? Kenny's coming to save the day and help me with these. I've got the first image out of Kirby's World Within Worlds. You know, the dinosaur page that I've not done yet, that I've been eyeing up for a little bit. So maybe it'll be that one. I don't think I'll be able to colour and watch a film though at the same time. Kenny, hello. I believe you're going to help me with these Holbein pencils. I don't know how to tell the words. Rob does it all. Kirsty. Yeah, I don't know how people watch TV and colour at the same time. I definitely can't multitask like that. So, Kenny, what is the way that I'm meant to be using these pencils? It is the first time. Is it more softer layers? Can I use a bit of a harder pressure? I have no idea. Yeah, you have, Kirsty. You've got the World Within Worlds, haven't you? I'm sure you have. You'll be able to do that. The first image and the one with the flying dinosaurs near the back. It feels. Let me zoom in. Let me go on to me. Let me zoom in a little bit. I feel like I'm making it really streaky. Right. Come on, I had it on before. There we go. Video output and zoom. There we go. Of course, it's not going to pick up on camera because it looks washed out. Ah, there you go. Can you see? It looks a bit streaky. Am I putting too much of a hard pressure on? Or am I meant to be using loads of layers? Like loads of thin layers? I hope that the camera did pick that up then. Light layers, light polish. Right, okay. Like I said, this is literally the first time I'm using them. So, practice. Right. Let's zoom you back all the way. There we go. They are the pastels. I got the 50 set of the pastels I got the basic set of 12, and then I got a couple of random colours that I thought would be good for skin tones. I think there's about 70 something altogether, but I have got a couple of doubles, which, silly me, I didn't check before ordering. Right, so light layers then, light hand. Because I didn't think this was picking up on camera, but it is. Oh, Lauren's not on as well, is she? She would have loved that dinosaur boot that I've got. They actually used that that artist for the pictures in Disney. I couldn't believe it when I saw it. Alright, Kirsty. Take a bit more pushing and pulling. You've not used them yet. Have you not even swatched them out yet? Yeah, really, really beautiful. There's nothing. I mean, there's a couple of colours that are similar to the Prismas, but I mean, there's some gorgeous skin tone colours here. There's a couple in the middle. I probably haven't swatched them. I swatched them as they were in the tin. I didn't look an actual grid up online or anything. Okay. Yeah, so I think I'll do that dinosaur picture then next. The World Within Worlds one maybe. Saying that though, it's a double page spread. This month's finished pages video is definitely going to be a bit shorter than usual. I feel like that's what I was saying. It took me an hour and a half, well, nearly an hour and a half last night to swatch them, but it's different than actually sitting here and colouring. Anything prehistoric doesn't have to be a dinosaur, but I love dinosaurs, so I don't mind. I don't mind, Shannon. Alright, Kaya. Any excuse really to colour a dinosaur. I don't know if any of you know what's going on as well. I think it's Maria Troller. Let me just double check. She had a boot coming out, and it was meant to be out on the 17th. And now the date has been pushed back to May. Yeah, Maria Troller. And it's been pushed back now between the 11th of April and the 11th of May. I don't know if it's because, you know, what's going on with the virus and stuff at the minute, but it's that one, the Tannicum. Does anybody know why? I've just kept it on order and just kept it the same. Yeah, it got pushed back. I don't know whether to email Amazon and just, you know, cancel my order and order it from somewhere else. I don't know. I'm going to have to switch this light up a bit because it's hurting my eyes. Right, so light layers and hold the pencil up further back. That seems a little bit better. That seems a lot smoother anyway. Yeah, I don't know what's going on then with the UK one. I have no idea. Welcome back, Kirsty. Have they settled down now? Yeah, I have no idea. I'll have to have a look on. I think is it Book Depository? I mean, it's not a major. It's nothing major that I really wanted, but I wouldn't have minded it for the flowers and stuff. Have any of you bought the new, the newest magazine of Colour in Heaven? If you have, what do you think of it? Good luck. I'm sure they'll settle eventually. Isabel's still awake. She's just talking to herself in bed. It sold out on your birthday. Which images are you talking about, Kirsty? Are you talking about this one, or are you talking about the Maria book? I think you like the Maria books because you like colouring flowers, don't you? See, I might have to cancel it. I might have to cancel it and reorder and see what happens. That's annoying. They just happen to have 4 legs. Yeah, I've got 2 4-legged kids and they annoy the life out of me at times. Don't worry about it. Yeah, the colour in heaven. Oh, the colour in heaven. I have started a picture. Well, saying started, I called a hand. I've seen a lot of finished pages out of that book, that magazine, and they're absolutely gorgeous. The colours are really bold, what people have used. I don't know how they've done it. You just coloured a few lines and they're just lovely to colour with. These pastel ones are really nice colours, aren't they? You have got the Prismacolors, haven't you, Kenna? Do you see what I mean about this? There is some, you know, similar colours. I think I'm just going to have to learn to be a little bit more patient. Let me try and add a little bit of shade in now. Let's see. Right. So what's my darkest ones that I've got here? I've got cork, beige, tan. Oh, do you know what I didn't do? I didn't put a lilac down. No, I mean the colours, Kenna. There's a couple of colours that remind me very much of, like this one here, this horizon blue. That reminds me of a colour out of the Prismas. There is a pink as well, rose pink, that reminds me of a Prismacolor. Salmon pink, that one does. I mean, it's probably not going to be identical, but it does remind me of it. I just don't know which one to go for the darkest one. Cork and beige. Let me go for cork and let's see. Right. The shading would be. So I don't know if this is going to be dark enough. It might be. Let's just see. Oh, that's alright actually. Is it showing up on camera that? I'll have a look in a little bit then, Mia, thank you. I'm just going to zoom you back in a little bit so you can see what I'm talking about. You see underneath her chin? It's not anything great, this paper. It was just, I think it's a 180 GSM. And it is a little bit smooth. What paper would you recommend using it on? I've not got a printer anymore, it's completely broke on me. So I'm just having to use, you know, the images that I already have printed out until I get a new one. But is there any book, that'd be better, is there any book that you would recommend me using these pencils in? That'd probably be better. It's very, very subtle. I think I'll go in with a darker one as well. It's there though, you can see it. quite a nice colour that. It's like a really tan colour, isn't it? They're not as hard as the polys, I don't think. I think it's like anything until you need practice. I'm not going to be perfect the first time. So I don't actually know when I'm going to be able to be filming, because it would usually be in the morning, afternoon, but my husband's working from home now, so the dining table behind me has got 3 monitors on it. Well, 2 big monitors and a big laptop in the middle, so he can do his work. So as long as you guys don't mind listening to it, if he coughs or sneezes or anything like that, I can carry on doing them. But if it was me, I don't know if it would bother me or not. So what's my other darkest one that I've got here? I don't know if this one would be. You know, actually, let's try that one. Very undecided tonight. Is anybody else's other halves working from home now? Right hand. I've actually missed the local news. I think it's usually on at 5 o'clock. I'm going to have to catch up on YouTube later on. There'd be a bit of shading underneath the sleeve. I do like that mix of actual colours, I really like that. Which paper is that, sorry Kenna? I mean, the one that I'm using now, it's more or less smooth on both sides, this one. It seems to be doing okay. I really like how these shading's coming out after me complaining. You know what I can't wait to do? I can't wait to start a Hannah Carlson portrait page with these. I think they'd be lovely. Because she's having a whale of a time, huh? I'm convinced there's a ghost in her bedroom. Danny keeps saying to me stop being stupid, but she's laughing her head off at nothing. Oops, a daisy. Can you hear her? She's having a party. Oh, thank you, Kenna. She's going to be a tandem mister. I'll just keep swapping between these. So have I missed anything since I've been away? Anything gone on? Any good videos that I need to catch up on? Can you hear her? Is the camera picking that up? Her little squeals. You should have seen her little face as well when she saw me for the first time when I got back. She had such a big smile on her face, and she was sat staring at me for ages. And it was as if it said, "Are you real? What are you doing here? I've been seeing you in the phone for the past nearly 2 weeks." And she was really happy, which was nice. She's so adorbs. Let's see if I'll be saying that in, what, 2 months, 3 months? Don't know how long it's going to be, do we? I want some shadow under here. There'd be a little bit more shadow under here, wouldn't there? That being her back leg and star used in front of it. I think it will be anyway. Oh, it was. I was crying like a baby when I left her. When I got in the taxi and my husband pulled off with her in the car. I was really upset. But I knew that she was leaning all leaked after. I'm really liking this combo together. So this darker shade is tan, and then the other one that I picked was cork. I'm going to have to write this down. Try and remember these combinations. I think I could have done with a couple more darker browns though now thinking about it. You know what, I weren't too bad with the dogs. I was really happy to come home to see them, and one of them peed on me a little bit because she was that excited when I got back home. But my husband said that nearly every night Rolo, the black one, was sat on the rug just staring at him as if it's what have you done with her? You've kidnapped her, what have you done? But they've been alright since I've got back home. It was like I was never gone. Oh yeah, they did do. I had to come into the house first and see them because I knew that they'd be not screaming, but they would screech with excitement, sort of thing. And they did. And like I said, I've got a bit of pee on me, thanks to Rolo. They do blend out really, really well. Really easily actually. Like I'm only using 2 colours here over the base that I've put down. And that is blending out really nicely. With very little effort actually. I think what I want to do with the background is use them metallic paints, but sort of mix all the colours together and just see what happens. Actually, I'm going to go in with that lighter one. I'm going to put a little bit under the hair. I can't remember what this paper is like for water, so I will be a bit more careful. I watched Magnificent 2 as well on the plane on the way there. Has anybody seen that film? It's really good. With Angelina Jolie in. And I watched Speed. That was an old one. Where that the bus has to stay over. I think it's 50 or 60 miles an hour. Is it 50? 50. I watched all of it as well.
That was on the plane?
That was on the plane, yeah.
I told you there was millions of films of it, but it's like a TV guide, isn't it?
And I watched a bit of Modern Family on the way back. I started watching Annabelle. But we started it in turbulence and that just made me even more nervous with all the noises, so I just turned it off. I've actually got a video of Lewis laughing at the side of me watching something. I don't know what he was watching. Oh, she's been a monkey coaster. I hope she settles for you soon. Oh, it was brilliant. I've not even seen the first one, but I really like anything that Angelina Jolie is in. I really enjoyed it. Oh, they even had Lion King, you know, the new one. Yeah, they had that on the plane, but I didn't want to watch that because we weren't pictures watching that. I'm sad as well because Peter Rabbit was meant to be out now and I wanted to take Isabel to the pictures.
Roll onto a side now, try to go to sleep.
She started going to sleep.
Roll onto a side, just wave it around really, wouldn't it?
I brought my husband a t-shirt back as well from Universal with Homer Simpson on, and it says Sugar Daddy, and he won't wear it out of the house. Will you?
No, because I'm not an absolute donut.
Donut on your top.
Oh yeah.
It's brilliant, that Magnificent. It's all about the daughter getting so-called married and the what would be a stepmom. I won't spoil it just in case you do watch it, but it is a really good one. I've told him that. He put it on to bed last night. Said you were not wearing that as pyjamas. It cost me $25 that. Wear it out the house. I don't know if it was just a plane thing, I'm not sure. You know, they were doing it early. But I recommend that, and I recommend the new Lion King. Well, it's not new anymore, is it? Oh, some that would be at the pictures now, you mean, Mia? I don't think she'd watch it in the house. I think that's the whole point. I wanted to take her to the pictures and see how she acted. We went to a water park as well when we was over there, and I think I only went on one ride, like a river rapids thing. Thank you. And that ended up sending me backwards, so I didn't go on any other water rides. I just hid in the shade. And that's the day that Lewis got pretty burnt, actually. All the back of his neck, all the back of his ears. When we was walking around Universal, I said, right, you can pick one thing to bring home because it's quite expensive there. And he picked a Harry Potter necklace. Of all things.
Just being quiet now, you just keep your eye on the headphones.
Yeah, you can do. Is it turned down? It's a weird material. I've heard about this Disney Plus. Is it you can?
It's coming up on my Facebook.
Yeah, you pay extra for it. But until she starts watching Disney, I'm not getting it. But once she does, I'll be over the moon when she starts watching Disney films. I've tried to make her watch. I don't know if any of you remember. Do you remember Bug's Life? That was an awesome film.
Some Cheetos again, isn't it?
Sorry?
Those little Cheetos.
I personally have been craving an Indian takeaway as well since I've got home. That's her favourite takeaway food. We're too scared to go and get anything. It's silly, isn't it? Both versions are on Disney Plus. Like I said, I will get that once she starts watching the Disney films. I don't think I can get away with sitting there on my own, 32-year-old woman watching Disney films. I don't think so. She used to love Pinky. That's one programme I've not tried to. Isabel, I bet you she would like that because it's a bit silly, isn't it? So I think I told you as well just before I went away. I think you was on at the time, Mia. I know you were, Kirsty. Do you remember me saying about the bruises on Isabel's hips because of the chair that she's got at home? Well, that problem still hasn't been sorted. She's still got this horrible chair. She's outgrown the standing frame. So I don't know what we're going to do now. I have no idea. It's either have her on the couch, on her laps, or have her on the rug. Or she has to sit in that chair and get more bruises and cuts on her hips. So I'm just hoping that they can, you know, sort it out before it, you know, just in case we do go on really bad lockdown. Because she had new ones when I came back. Tangled, that's one Disney film I've not seen. Oh. Yeah, I've not seen that one. I'm just going to add a little bit under a chinny chin chin. One thing I struggle with the nose is, you know, like Hannah Lynn's girls, I never even dare to try and add any noses. Like, would I put it here and then shade it backwards? Because it wouldn't be on this side because the light's coming this way. I'm not sure. I do too. It's more than annoying now. So I think what I'm going to do is finish this skin off, and then I'm going to do some painting, and then I'm going to call it an early night. But I'm hoping now to get back in the swing of things. What day are we now? Saturday. I think I'll probably aim to stream more than actually doing videos at the moment, if that's okay with you guys. I want to go in with a pinky colour. Rose pink, just to add a little bit of blush, I think. Let's just see. Let's just see how that looks. I'm trying my best as well to remember to hold the pencil further back. That's quite a nice pink colour, that. It's not too much. And just a little bit on this side. How cute's that side duck? That one there. You've got side duck, Staryu, Togepi and Horsey. Oh, I really like that actually. Oh, let's go back over that and just bring a little bit more shading. I might even go over with completely, not white, but ivory maybe. Just to blend it a little bit more. Yes, we can't even go to nail place now. I'm going to have to probably cut these off myself and then use some pure acetone to get them off. I only wanted them for the holidays. I don't want them all the time. Right. So, where's my eyebrow? There it is. So I'm thinking about that all over, not to just blend it out maybe. What does the OP stand for? Does anybody know? Like, it says Ivory, OP 116, that's obviously the number. But what does the OP stand for? I know what you meant, Kirsty, yeah, dummies. I don't imagine that they'll be out of stock. As you don't know either, Ken, they've all got it. Every single one of them OP, and then the number at the side of it. And then I've got here warm grey, OP 522. Right, with the hashtag, hash, and the symbol hash 2. So what does that mean as well? I don't think it's anything to do with the light fastness, because there's stars on each of the pencils, different stars. Oh, I'm glad it's not just me then. I don't know if a white would have been better for this, I'm not sure. I didn't want to make her any paler. This is working how I wanted it to. You know, just as a blender. Go on then, Kirsty, you Google it. You enlighten us all. Let's put the guesses in now. I have no idea what it could even stand for. Opacity? I don't know. I thought you would have been the first one, me googling that, to be totally honest. It's definitely not perfect, but I'm impressed with that. Are these meant to have a less of a waxy bloom as well? Is it called a bloom? You know, then, because Prismas are really bad for that, aren't they? That's not as bad as a Prisma. You know, like being shiny. You tried, you can't find anything. Ah, mystery. I'll have a look later. It'll just be something silly, won't it? It'll be nothing of importance, I don't think. OP. I know in computer games OP means overpowered. I doubt they were putting that on a pencil though. Right. So I put these over here. My swatching sheet there. Water, paintbrushes. How cute is this little tin as well? I took the mints out of it and then put all my Etsy paints in there, so it's a mixture of the GD colour and the KJ designs by Karen. Oh yeah, maybe, but isn't it a mixture of oil and wax? So I'm not sure. So the new colours that I want to try are these four here. Let me take it out of. That might be a little bit big. We'll have to get two brushes here. Let me just dampen them. Let me just start activating these. Start off with the blue and the green. Let's leave that for a second to hold it a minute from wax. Fats here. Are there? What sort of fats is it? It's not animal fats, is it? Or is it? So I'm going to start at the top. I'm going to dampen the page. I haven't got clean water here, it's got a tint of green and yellow. I'm just going to dampen the page first. I'm hoping that this ink doesn't run on me. Toxic pencils, yeah? Usually when you say fats, it's usually animal fats, I think. Nice. We shall not go into that. Right, we'll start with this blue. It's a really pretty blue, this. It's like a teal colour. Oh, look at that. How pretty is that? My page is starting to curl. Saying no more water. I don't mind if it curls because once it's dry, I'll just iron it. Like I've not done that before. Right, let's change over to the green now. Without this mixing. think I'm getting lucky here. I don't think it's going to run on the, you know, the ink. I didn't want the ink running. Right, let's go into the green. Oh, that's really nice. That's it's like a kiwi green, that one. I just noticed with these paints you sometimes just need to go over with a couple of layers, otherwise it does look a little bit patchy. I wonder what shops are going to do at the moment, you know, on Etsy. Because even though obviously no one's coming into the shop, they're still having to go to the post office and send the items, products, whatever out. So I wonder what they're going to do. I'm going to mix them two together a bit there. Yeah, well, that's what I was thinking, because not a lot of people are going to order offline, are they? Because they're going to be a bit nervous. So what do them shops do? Back in the blue. I really like that blue, that's really nice. All my paints smell though of really strong mint though. Have you opened them up yet, Kirsta? Oh, sorry. Have you smelt the mints? They're in the shape of Mickey and Minnie. And they taste like toothpaste. Like really strong toothpaste. But my idea was the same thing for you. You know, so you could use the tin for your paints. I'm going to go further down now, because I want to add some of the pinks in. So let me just do this corner here. Just wetting it first. I don't mind about all this excess. I'm going to paint over it anyway. Yeah, they taste like toothpaste. I think I brought 4 back altogether. I've got 1. Lewis has got 1, you've got 1, and my father-in-law's got 1. I thought that was a dead smart idea though. I stood in the shop thinking I could use this to put in my paints. It feels weird to be painting again actually. It's only been a few weeks. I've put all the mints in a little plastic bag. I've not ate them all. They're all just sat in front of me there now. Hello and welcome. I'm just about finishing up now, to be honest. I'm getting this rest of this painting done. It wasn't going to be a long stream tonight, the first one being back. Right, I don't want to get this on her legs. Be careful. There we go. Right? I absolutely adore this blue. Would you say it's more like a turquoise, this one? Right. It's looking so washed out on camera than what it's really like. Let's add some more green here. Jade, hello. Not seen you in a little while. Let's add some more. Now I'm going to go over the top bit. I can show you here where it looks a bit streaky. See at the top? Just here. Ah, there you go, you can see it if I move it. It's looking a bit streaky there. So I'm going to go over with another layer of the green, I think. Iron it. Just iron it. Put an old kitchen cloth over the top, but iron the back side of it. Don't iron this bit. And just have it your iron on a really low heat setting, and that'll fix it. Yeah, I can only imagine. Jade. I've been seeing you post on Instagram and whatnot. I saw that funny comment. Some guy commented on one of your pictures, didn't he, saying about oh god, what did he say now? About buying people things. Oh gosh, I can't remember. You'll probably know better than me. That did make me giggle. Right, let's go in with the pink now on this side. Yeah, that were it. I didn't comment on it because I didn't think it was my place to comment, but it really did make me laugh, that. Let's bring this down here now. I've got two different pinks here. One's more of a fuchsia, one's more of a baby pink. Whoa. I think the best thing that we can do is, you know, do what they're telling us. Just stay in, only go out if it's really necessary. Especially if you've got more vulnerable people that live with you, or elderly people. I've been ringing my mum up every single day, just checking that she's got everything that she needs, just checking that she's alright. She would be one of the people that would have enough food in for the dogs, but not herself. I feel like I'm murdering her a little bit, but needs must. Actually, this lighter pink has got a little bit of a purple hue to it. Just a little bit. It reminds me of a diamond, actually, this colour. Well, exactly. My mum's got asthma, so she has to be super duper careful. I mean, I've not been round to see her, and I'm not having anybody come round the house, but if she was in dire need for something, I'd send Danny out and get it to drop it off on her doorstep. There was a video on Facebook actually this morning of the local, well, it's not local to me anymore, it used to be, in Asda, and it was like 6 o'clock in the morning, and the police were there, and the queues that were already building up at that time in the morning were absolutely ridiculous. And you're seeing people with trolley loads of toilet paper. Am I missing something? Why is everyone buying toilet paper? I couldn't understand it. Yeah, buy loads of bread, buy loads of eggs, milk, you know, the necessities, water. I'm just not understanding. I know you need toilet paper, but not to the amount that some people are buying it. I just don't get it. They should have had this probably last week. This time last week they should have had that. The way that people are going on. I also don't want to get this pink on Horsey because Horsey is blue. Yep, same with the pasta. Yeah, exactly the same. I was telling my mum yesterday I've got 2 tins of spaghetti bolognese sauce and I've got 2 loads of mince to do the spaghetti. But then I'd come home and realise I'd no pasta. And you can't get hold of it anywhere. I'm definitely not one for making my own. So it'll be probably cottage pie instead. That pink's really nice. I don't think I'm going to bring it all the way down to where the little character is on the left hand side, because I think that is meant to be more or less all his body. Definitely got a purple hue to that one though. Oh, I've caught up on Coronation Street as well now. That Jess storyline is driving me up the wall. I'm sick to death of seeing his face on TV now. Him and bloody Yasmin, I wish it'd be over and done with. Oh gosh. I've seen a lot of people actually selling like hand sanitizers, ridiculous amounts. You know, like corner shops. And you know, they can get away with it, and people are buying it off them. That's the problem. I've seen other people making soaps and hand sanitizer and stuff at home. Don't know whether that's just as effective. I don't know. What a good idea. What a good idea. Yeah. It is. I keep saying to myself, I'm not going to talk about it, I'm not going to think about it, but it's everywhere. It was awful the last couple of days when I was in Florida and it was just me and my son there. It was quite scary actually, because it was all over the news. Whenever like you was in the parks, everyone was talking about it. They were shutting early for the food places, so you couldn't get food. It was quite scary, to be honest, the last couple of days anyway. That's why I was so glad to be home. Just leaking patch of that. Oh no. It's annoying. It's just up here. I don't like it that thick. That's the problem with these paints. They either go on too thin or too thick. I have to always go in with a few layers. I was hinting like crazy to my husband, don't get me anything for Mother's Day. Just give me some money. Because I really want some new markers. But I'm not buying them myself now after spending the money on the Holbein pencils. I need to save up again. Right, let's put a little bit of this pink. Let me just check that I'm in frame there, yeah. Thank you, Jade. Yeah, I was away when it happened, unfortunately, so I didn't manage to celebrate it properly, but when I got home, Danny had he'd put up like helium balloons and stuck them to the base, like, what do you call that? Like an archway. I thought that were dead sweet. He was congratulating me and I got congratulations on Instagram and whatnot. I think I'm up to 1030 now, I think. These ain't, they're not sets, Kirsty. These are, you know, individual ones. There's two, I know there's 2 sets there, but I picked these colours out individually, so it's not one set. I would have to take them all out, which I can't do now that they're wet, but I will do if you want me to later on. I'd have to take them out and look at the names individually. And there's a couple of paints from the GD colour. That's off Etsy as well. It's not my fault at all. I don't make you put them into the basket and press buy now. Kirsty. You know what? I've never counted the amount of boots that I've got, or PDFs. My logic is it doesn't matter if you've got loads of them anywhere, because they're going to last for a very, very long time, and as long as you know you're going to come back to them, what's the problem? I don't think I've got 200. I really don't think. I will count them at some point, but I don't think I've got 200. I really don't. I'll be impressed, but I don't think I have.
She's lady.
Yeah. She's on her side. No, she's alright. She's alright. Oh my god, if I'd known that, Jade, I'd never buy anything ever again. I definitely won't be working that one out. Right, I've missed a little bit of green. I clean my brush. I'm going to go in with a slightly smaller one this time. I saw Sammy's video on making, you know, boots and putting hole punches in. That's such a good idea. I'd love to do that with all my PDFs. Oh, but culprits are so expensive though, aren't they? So expensive. How many of them have you got? Just stay in the lines, stay in the lines. There we go. I've seen videos on the glitter culprits. They're not called what they're called though. It's a weird name. And what do you think of them? Are they any better than the Pentel ones? Because I love them, as you all know. Kirsty, don't tell Jade that. She's going to be on there now. Pick a Dollar Tree. I saw a Dollar Tree when I was over in America. I didn't manage to go in though, unfortunately. I was dying to. Really was. But it was like a quick drive past, so I didn't have the chance. I think I would have been coming back with all sorts if I'd gone into there. Just trying to be a bit more careful in these areas. It's difficult doing this with these stupid nails on there. That's not too bad. We was literally going from the hotel, driving up to Universal, and we drove past one there, but I couldn't have asked the taxi driver to stop outside. He would have thought I was a white weird one. just going to blend that little bit of green and pink together, and I'm going to probably have to go, guys. But like I said, I'm going to try my best to stream more than actually do videos, as you lot have said. Oh, I'll say it again just in case I've had a couple of new people join in. I am doing a giveaway once I'd hit the 1,000 subscribers, which I have already hit, but I'm not doing the giveaway until this is all over and done with, because I don't want to have to go into a post office. I don't want to have to go out unless it's really, really urgently necessary. With having a disabled daughter, she's already got a low immune system. I'm not risking it. I'm sure, you know, everyone will understand. But once this is over, I spilt a bit of water there, that's sod's law right at the end. Once this is all over, then we will we'll do that giveaway. I'll probably just do it the same as last time, you know, just do it live on stream. I think some of you prefer that anyway. It's probably easier for me anyway, so the same thing doesn't happen. I'm just checking. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this bit at the bottom is meant to be Togepi's shell, so I'm not going to paint that. But I'll make a start to the Pokemon probably tomorrow. But thanks for joining me, guys. Thanks for keeping me company. And it won't be a long time before I'm streaming again. I don't want to say it at night, just when you see me on, pop on and say hello. I don't want to say at night. I don't want to stick to the Mondays that I were doing for obvious reasons, you know, just in case something happens or etc, etc. Rambling on anyway. So thank you everyone that's joined me tonight, and I'll see you, I call it this week, but everyone calls it next week. This coming week that's coming up, I will see you at some point. See you later, guys.